Hello, students. How are you? I hope that you will be good. Be at home, be safe during this lockdown. Today, we have to read the poem Dust of Snow that has been composed by Robert Frost. Actually, this poem shows the power of nature. If we will be in the contact of nature, any kind of mood, any kind of sadness, any kind of depression can be removed by the contact of nature. That all those things we will see here, that what is the mood of Robert Frost, means the poet, and how his all his mood has been suddenly changed by the contact of nature. Okay, so let's begin the chapter with the author's introduction. Robert Lee Frost was an American poet and his work was initially published in England. पहले उनकी जो भी writings थे, all these were published in England before it was published in America. एक बड़ा ही इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी है कि इंग्लैंड में जब ये थे तब उनको इतना महत्व नहीं मिला जितना महत्व उनको अमेरिका में मिला. सो नॉन फॉर हिज रियलिस्टिक डिपिक्शंस of rural life, just like Fanishwarnath Renu, who was very famous writer of Hindi. Actually, he was also really connected with the rural life, and just like Robert Frost was. So Frost frequently wrote about the setting from rural life in New England, which helped him to explore realistic and philosophical themes in his poem. यानी उनकी कविताओं में हमें ग्रामीण जीवन से जुड़े हुए जो दार्शनिक और जो असल बातें हैं वो हमें देखने को मिलती हैं. फ्रॉस्ट इज ओनली द poet to receive 4 Pulitzer Prize. Student, Pulitzer Prize is the greatest prize for the literature, and you will be amazed for 4 times he was there to achieve that. This is the greatness of this poet. He was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal in 1960 for his poetic works, and on July 22, 1961, Frost was named Poet Laureate of Vermont. So Frost was nominated for the Nobel Prize in Literature 31 times. This is the remarkable achievement of this poet who was nominated for 31 times. It shows that how great the poet was. Okay, so let's begin the poem Dust of Snow. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from hemlock tree. These 4 lines you can see, this shows the mood of the poem, and all those things have been given here. A crow who sat on hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree, and crow is also the symbol of means devil, you can say, and all those are the negative things here. In 4 lines it has been given. So has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had ruined. So actually this is the poem of 8 lines, and here within these 8 lines you can see only at the last there is the punctuation mark. Nowhere the punctuation mark has been used by this in this poem. Okay, so let's see the difficult words of this poem. Soup, that is the past tense of sake, and hemlock, a poisonous tree. Rued, to regret. Pasthana, to repent, to feel bad about something that has been done. यानी अगर कुछ गलत हो गया है तो उसको लेकर पछताना. So only these 3 I think that the difficult words are there in this poem. So let's begin with the summary. What the summary of this poem has, as in the poem I told you only 8 lines have been given in this poem, and upper 4 lines are related with the negative things, and lower 4 parts are the 4 lines are related with the positivity or the mood of the poet. The poem is very short and simple one, expressing a deeper understanding of nature. Students, भले ही पोएम छोटा है लेकिन यह बहुत ही गहराई तक प्रकृति के साथ जोड़ने का काम करता है. किसको? ह्यूमन नेचर को. ओके, द पोएट एक्सपीरियंसिंग अ बैड डे. एक्चुअली क्या है इस पोएम में कि पोएट जो है उसको एक दिन बड़ा ही ख़राब लगता है. उसको लगता है कि यह मेरे लिए बड़ा ही ख़राब दिन है, एंड ही इज़ इन द बैड मूड. इज स्टैंडिंग अंडर अ हेमलॉक ट्री इन विंटर सीजन. सो हियर द हेमलॉक ट्री जो पॉइजनस ट्री है उसके नीचे विंटर सीजन में पोएट जो है वो क्या है, खड़ा है ना। सडनली अ क्रो दैट इज सिटिंग अपॉन द ब्रांचेज ऑफ द हेमलॉक ट्री, एक कौवा जो डेथ और डेविल का सूचक है स्टूडेंट्स, वह भी उसी हेमलॉक ट्री पर बैठा हुआ है। उसके हिलने से स्नो ऑफ द पोएट, यानी सॉम स्नो जो है ना, कुछ बर्फ की बूंदे जो हैं, बर्फ के टुकड़े हैं, जस्ट लाइक द डस्ट इट फॉल्स on the poet's shoulder. This sudden falling off, he feels that the rest of his day has been saved from any more pessimisms. Okay, so pessimism, yani students you should know there here that the poet, by this act of nature, only by falling some dust of snow, the mood of the poet has changed and he feels that rest of his days has become good for him. Okay, while he was feeling with sadness and regret, he suddenly starts feeling positive, happy, optimistic and ready to take any kind of challenge, trouble and difficulty with an open and ready mind. So you can see this is a very small incident of the nature, but how, what a great impact of this act was on the poet's mood. That mood has been changed completely. Just he was filled with the sadness and negativity, but by this act of nature his mood is completely changed and he become a positive person. Okay, so let's begin the next thing, that is the critical analysis of the poem. Let's begin with critical analysis. So what the critical analysis of this poem is, students? See, here the 4 lines I told you, at last only there is only the full stop, that is the punctuation mark. Okay, so the entire poem has written in the form of sentence which is further been broken up into 8 lines. The poet has divided into 2 stanzas. 4 stanzas are here and 4 are lower down. Okay, the first stanza talks about the setting and the falling of snow on the poet, and the second stanza talks the poet's depression and the sudden change of poet's mood. So rhyme scheme of the poem is A B C D. So just like that you should know, in the poem, in the 4 stanza the negative things have been given and in 4 parts only positive things have been given. So this is the structure of the poem. I hope you have understood this. So what the theme, we have not to read that. Let's see the literary devices. What the literary devices, figures of speech have been used in this poem. That is the alliteration. Alliteration means the same sound in the consecutive or alternative, it is repeated. So in 7th line it has been given and saved some part. So S has been repeated continuously. So there is the alliteration. This is the figure of speech. And in jambment, student, the slipping of the into 8 lines, as I told you there, 8 lines are there and there is no any punctuation mark, only at the last there is the punctuation mark. So the poem uses enjambment as the whole poem has only 1 sentence. मतलब जब कोई भी punctuation mark नहीं है तो पूरे sentence को, पूरे poem को एक sentence के रूप में देखा गया है. Here the inversion, this is the change of word order. इसमें ना शब्दों के क्रम को change किया जाता है and language of conversation has different word order than language of poems. So this is the beauty of the lines and this poem also makes the inversion. यानी इस कविता में भी आप देखो वर्ड्स को काफ़ी अच्छे तरीके से चेंज किया गया है. ऑर्डर को चेंज करने से पोएम जो है वो काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग बन गया है. So what symbolizes means some words have been used which symbolize for the specific region. So crow is a bird which is a symbolic of negativity and evil, and various literary works have portrayed a crow as a messenger of evil or death. आपने देखा होगा हम लोग के घरों पे भी अगर कौवा बैठे तो लोग उसको हटा देते हैं क्योंकि उन्हें लगता है कि यह मतलब किसी मतलब कि खराब चीज़ का सूचक है. Dust is unwanted. It symbolizes monotony. Actually it is also the unwanted thing. एंड आप जानते हैं कि डस्ट वगैरह जो है हम उसको घर से क्या कर देते हैं, बाहर निकाल देते हैं. सो साइकिलिटली ऑफ लाइफ इट कॉल्स द माइंड ऑफ बिब्लिकल फ्रेज फ्रॉम डस्ट टू डस्ट. विच इम्प्रेसेस द डस्ट इज सिंपली द एब्सेंस ऑफ एग्जिस्टेंस, यानी डस्ट का अर्थ होता है उसका कोई अस्तित्व नहीं है ना. सो स्नो, स्नो सिंबलाइजेज end of growth, a freezing of growth. So in both traditional and modern in media, deep snow represents the hardships and death, यानी ये कठिनाई को दिखाता है, आपकी मुश्किलों को दिखाता है. hemlock tree, this is the being poisonous, a tree symbolizes of the death. Means all these words symbolize specific figures. Okay, so I hope that you have understood this chapter very well. Okay, thank you. For the next video, as you can get it, please share, like and subscribe my channel Shravan Kumar Classes. So thank you.